Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelei Shamayo. This is a MeWe Metaphysics and Wellness Fairs for energizing body, mind, heart, and soul. We have events throughout the Northwest and online, and we interview our practitioners and vendors so you get to know who we are before you meet us at an event. I'm thrilled today to be here with Ann Allen. Ann, it's lovely to be here with you.
Well, thanks, Lorelei. It's lovely for you to have me. Thank you.
So tell us, what is it that you do? What do you offer at our events?
Oh my goodness, what do I offer at your events? Well, I offer a safe place for people to be able to find out what they need to know and to be able to express themselves in a nutshell.
Hmm. Well, so share a little more, like what kinds of people typically come work with you? What kinds of questions do they have? And share a little bit about your approach in working with them.
Sure, sure. So, as an intuitive, I just really am a conduit for whatever comes in. I seem to lately being guided to do more life coaching, so they get a lot of what they need to know real time. They can ask specific questions. They usually get the answers that they need, and it's just a place where they can bounce around some things with the universe as well, things that might be on their mind. But it's a safe place. It's a safe place for them to do that.
Hmm. I just maybe just can you give us some examples of some questions that are common or topics that are common?
Yeah, the biggest one, am I on the right path? Am I going to get married? Is there someone coming up in my future? So those are a lot of the recurring theme, shall we say, of questions that I get. Yes.
And how did you get started doing this work?
Well, I think I've been intuitive for quite a long time and didn't realize it like a lot of us. And then just really being guided, just keep asking, what's my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? And having things come in front of me, basically, just being, there when I need them.
Hmm. One thing that you mentioned when we spoke earlier is that you also particularly work with grief. Is that right?
Yes, I'm actually an advanced grief recovery specialist, and it's one of my specialties. I love helping people with grief. And as I said, I'm also being guided into doing the life coaching side of it as well. So often people will come to me and they'll work with me with their grief. And then because they're in a better place, they want to know how to move back into their life. So I now have a new program to help them with that as well.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I
Yeah.
imagine some people come to you knowing that they're in grief, and other people have no idea and don't realize that's part of it.
You are absolutely correct. Yeah, a lot of people just know that their life may not be fun or fulfilling or whatever. And then when I explain it to them, their jaw kind of drops and they go, oh, okay, well, let's look at that.
It's great. It's great. Well, if people want to learn more about you and connect with you, where do they find you on the web?
Well, they can go to my website, healyourgrief.healyourlife.com, or they can just call me directly, 360-721-3433. I'm old fashioned. I like to pick up the phone and talk to people.
Great. Thank you so much. It's been lovely connecting with you, and I'm excited to share your work with more people.
Well, thank you so much, Lorelei. Thank you.
Oh, man.